It hasn't really hit me yet completely that it's over, the show, mostly because the way our schedule worked for 12 years, this was the natural break that we had. So I'm looking towards September to the fall time when I would normally be working, when we'd start airing, and that's when I think certain things will start hitting me like, oh yeah, I mean, I get it logically, but there's just got to be part of me that doesn't get it at all.
Jim Parsons opens up about life after The Big Bang Theory. The series finale aired in May, but Jim says the cast is still close and texts each other a lot.
We're not talking about anything out of the ordinary yet. We're still texting about stupid day-to-day stuff, and that's another thing that'll be interesting as time goes by. I don't know. It's like anything else in life when you kind of can't decide, you can't imagine how it's going to be until you get there.
I love you all. And I love you.
It ended in the way I hoped it would, which was that it felt right. There were probably a million different ways it could feel right. I mean, I would talk with some of the writers, and I know that as they were writing it, they were nervous about it, and I didn't know what they were writing. And they were like, we were nervous about getting it right. And I was like, well, it's your show. You'll get it right. You created it, you know. And they're like, well, yeah, but still, it's nerve-wracking. I was like, well, here, look at it this way. It's a finale. You can't get it completely right. Someone's going to hate it. But I don't think that was actually the case with this, which was really sweet. I didn't feel like anybody didn't like it to one degree or another, and that was nice. I thought it wrapped up in the right way, yeah.
Up next, Jim is reprising his role in the Broadway play Boys in the Band, only this time sub-Broadway for Netflix.
There's so many platforms and so many ways to do things now. Maybe things like that will become more common, you know, being able to take full casts of like a play and put them all in the movie or whatever. But yeah, that's really exciting. And that'll be we're going to start work on that in like 2 weeks. And that'll be an interesting thing to go back into that too. That'll be a little trippy, I think. Doing stage work, there's plenty of similarities, obviously, to any other type of acting work, but some of the major differences, like just projection and the size of a house you're playing in, and suddenly it'll be even quieter and more intimate than we are right now. And but that's the kind of the part that's one of the most exciting aspects of it, is the chance to do this material we know so well and we worked on so long, to get to do it in a different way, to get to do it in a more intimate way, and it will change it. I mean, the core story will obviously stay the same, but it will be a different beast by the time we're done with it. It's not a small deal to have that many out gay actors all in the same production together.
The actor opened up to E.T. at Variety and Mercedes-Benz's Power of Pride event in New York City.
It's such an honor to be chosen to be some sort of visible representation of what pride is, because it's sort of an elusive thing in so many. It means something different to everybody, and it means something, I think, evolving and changing to most of us who feel a sense of pride at different times in our lives, you know. And I think the only constant is that to take pride in who you are and not be afraid and not listen to other people who make you feel less than. Just go forward with what you're doing, and hopefully you don't have to be too aggressive to do it, but if it comes to it, do it. I don't know. Right now in my life, pride to me is feeling comfortable in who I am, confident in who I am, even on days when I don't feel personally confident to go out into the world. There's that underlying thing of just like, I'm okay being who I am and going out and doing what I need to do.